we have people who genuinely don't know what is going on the internet.
Okay.
So for them, they will ask the question, who is Peller, or what is he about, and all those things. You have few people like that. But for those who are making noise online, some of them, they are the ones who will take decision to be poor. They are the ones who will take decision not to know things. And the sad thing is that if you pretend to be asleep, it is difficult for people to wake you up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. If you pretend to be asleep.
Yes. It is very difficult to wake you up. Because why yet wadanti ubo no kra onyane. Ba se wada mpa ubo na obe nyane. Ba se washeda se wada ubo ne se den onyane because washeda. That's what is happening. There are some people, they want to say something negative about the whole thing. So for them, Peller is nobody.
At the end of the day, you neutralize all those bad perception and ammunitions that may come to sell the brand.
Yeah.
And that is the beautiful side of having a good PR team. So for me, I am glad Team Can Promise, so far, they've been smart to see how the narrative is going.
Yeah.
Because just when they thought they were in a comfortable lead, people came and, whether fair or foul, that's why I put it as foul, came to hijack the entire conversation and tilted it towards a different direction.
Yeah, right.
And me, Tina Maker said, Tilly, at the end of TGM, I'm not a book it.
Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today.
Better be late than never. That is what today's edition of Showbiz Daily is all about. Finally, we are seated here to do it our own way. Sammy Flex, ready for the business of the day. In the studio, usual suspects are here. Roland Amate is in the middle, taking his favorite position. Running affairs, Shaxi, Shatter Movement Empire, Roland Report, which is on YouTube and showbizchannelgh.com. As well as in Team Dodu Solomon. Yeah, in Team Dodu Solomon is also here, representing our online department as the manager. And of course, in Team Dodu Digital Solutions, running affairs for those who would want digital marketing to be done. Now, because we are talking digital marketing, Jamo, I want to come back to you. So we start with what Burna Boy said, posted yesterday, and the morale of the post. I think earlier today in my editorial, I made mention about the truth in what he said. But then, what is the morale of the post? In paying attention beyond the surface meaning, what is the morale of the post? What is Burna Boy really trying to communicate?
Yeah, I think he's advising investors in music business that if you focus too much on just getting numbers, if you focus too much on just having the bragging rights, you will lose out. Yeah, you will be disappointed.
Okay.
You can get the numbers, but you won't get anything valuable to do stuff. Apart from just saying that I have the numbers. Because there are some people that have garnered so much numbers, but they cry that they are not making anything from the numbers that people are seeing.
Okay.
And unfortunately for them, people will see the numbers and will be thinking that you have the money. Meanwhile, you don't have even a peso. And I have a very good example with Daviniba by Kaola Bio and
Patapa.
After the song getting over 1 million views on YouTube, he had nothing, like zero, even after getting 1 million views.
Hey, why?
Because they were struggling to monetize the whole thing. So for the people outside, they think after getting 1 million views,
You were gone.
you were good.
Far gone.
Yes. Meanwhile, they were struggling to monetize the thing. So people were just watching it all right. The thing was going viral all right. But he got nothing out of it.
That's good.
Just like that. And so if even look at this guy, organic views, he's not the one doing whatever. He's getting the views, but he's not getting anything. How much more you are just promoting to get the numbers? Obviously, you are not going to get anything. You are just going to get the numbers. So Burna Boy is advising them, and promoting to get such numbers is also money. So he's not saying that don't promote your thing, but if you focus too much on that, you will lose out. You will not even know how to generate income from the numbers that you are getting, because your focus is to promote the thing. And unfortunately, sometimes those who are going to help you to do the promotion, they don't give you the actual thing. Like, they don't give you the knowledge that you're supposed to know. They will give you half of it.
Okay.
Like, oh, if you give me 10,000, I can 10,000. Let's say, see this. I can give you 1 million views. They will not explain to you what the 1 million views will do for you. But yes, when you give them the 10,000, they can give you the 1 million views. But what is the meaning of getting 1 million views? They won't explain it to you. That's where the issue is. And I think Burna Boy has seen a lot of artists, especially in Nigeria, as he was
pointing out to,
doing that same thing, making that same mistake. And he's pointing out to them that, hey, be careful, be focused. The way that you are doing it, yes, you are trying to promote your thing, but you are not doing it the right way.
Okay.
You may get the numbers, but you won't get what comes with it. The numbers shouldn't be coming just like that. Sometimes when you point that thing out, some people are not happy. When you point it out that, hey, you can get the numbers, but it's empty. There's nothing coming with it. It will not help you. No, they don't agree, or they don't want to understand you. They think that getting the numbers is everything, because they will go out there and brag with it. They will tell people my video has 1 million. Meanwhile, nobody knows that video. And they will put in it as part of their portfolio. Telling people.
But some of them, they even do, how do we call it? Flyers.
Thank you.
Yes.
And then they will post it. Thank you for helping me get.
Yes.
Meanwhile, the people that you are attacking, they have no idea about that video.
But don't we have 1 million? We have 1 million.
So
we are attacking everybody.
You are attacking people who don't have no idea of how you got that 1 million views. So I think it's in the right direction. Burna Boy was just advising them to do it in the right way. Nobody will discourage or tell you that don't advertise your product or don't market the music that you have, but do it in the right way so that you don't just lose out in the name of promoting your songs.
But will people get this? Looking at how he came about it.
It's difficult. You see, some people will not get it. And the reason is they still feel good just seeing the numbers. Just that
their interest is in the numbers.
Just that later they will go and cry. Because in my case, I've advised people that this thing, the way that you are doing it, it will not help you. They will say that if you won't do it for me, I will take it to somebody else. Then they will take it. Later they will come and cry that numbers now demand me. I feel they're so
Emotia ehim numbers ni bi.
Eni omode hwe omoyi omoeni.
Amount for you money free so that's the thing. So because of that, some people will not get it. And the way that he said it, some people will also feel that he's just bragging, or he's just like they will give their own meaning to whatever that he has said. So, but there are few people who will go like, wait a minute, the guy is saying something, let me think about it, or let me ask opinion of others. So sometimes such people will come to some of us and they will say, yeah, what he's saying is right, so be careful how you go about it. So there are some few people who may get it, but a lot of them who are just looking for numbers will not care. They will still do their thing.
Well, I know by now someone is asking, what did Burna Boy say? Or what is Burna Boy saying? Let me take some time to read exactly what Burna Boy is saying so we can all be on the same page in understanding this conversation. Burna Boy made a post on his Instagram story and he said, "Dear artists, don't let Twitter posts and Niger social media fans deceive you. They won't fill up any stadium for you in any part of the world." Then he brought out these statistics where he says 1 million Nigeria streams or 1 million streams in Nigeria can only give you $300 or $400. That is what he's saying. 1 million streams in Nigeria will give you $300 or $400. Then 1 million in UK streams will give you 3,000 or 4,000 pounds. 1 million streams in UK will give you 3,000 or 4,000 pounds. Then it says 1 million streams in the US will give you 3,000 or 4,000 US dollars. 1 million streams in US, 3,000 or 4,000 pounds. Then it says 1 million streams in Europe will also give you between 3,000 and 4,000 euros. And then he added a note. He says, your song being #1 on any streaming platform in Nigeria is not something to celebrate. Aim higher or do business on the side. I type with love. Hashtag no sign of weakness.
Okay.
So this is what Burna Boy actually said. And I know it has gotten people talking. Yes, Ro.
Even the other text that he added to it, he said, dear artists, don't let Twitter posts and Niger social media fans deceive you. They won't fill up any stadium for you in any part of the world. And this is what is coming from Burna Boy. I mean, I believe this is a cocktail of so many conversations, especially with the one that I just read. They won't fill up the stadium for you in any part of the world. This is somebody that has been touring for almost all his life.
Yeah.
And here we use these guys to chastise our people to say they don't come out because Nigerians go out for their people. And this is Burna Boy saying they won't fill up the stadium for you in any part of the world. You see, it is a cocktail of conversation because even with the streaming numbers that he brought, and he highlighted that of Nigeria, comparing it to other parts of the world, this is what it means. Sometimes we release stuff, products as music business people, and some of them are so much fixated on, when I release the song, did it trend on Twitter? Did it trend on Facebook? Did it trend on this place? Did it trend on that place? And he's telling you that to some people, if your song doesn't trend on Niger Twitter, then it means your album is not doing well. Meanwhile, that same album or that same song may be trending or may be in the trends for UK. May be in the trends for maybe in Europe for maybe 24 hours or some 8 hours. And that one is more profitable than you even trending #1 in Nigeria. And that is it. And another conversation also has to do with them flying up and down around the world, playing shows, touring, doing their music business outside Nigeria and leaving Nigeria behind. Not long ago, there were conversations about why they are neglecting their base, that is Nigeria. Meanwhile, the number of shows they play outside are more than the ones that they play in Nigeria. And this is also part of the conversation. That, okay, you may think that you will be in Nigeria insulting me that I have neglected Nigeria and I'm playing shows outside. This is the meaning. Because if I'm able to play shows outside in the UK and I get them to stream my song, this is how much I'm getting. Comparing to what I'm going to get in Nigeria, even if I kill myself to your insult and other stuff. And that is what he's also saying. Another one is also about how people would want to promote their product. Some people, like Chemo said, are also fixated on it is just about the numbers. They say we should get 1 million views is the standard. So the moment there is time for release, whether fair or foul, I must get that 1 million view. It became almost a trend here in Ghana, where now it became 1 million views in 1 week. Then it came to 1 million views in 3 days. Then it became 1 million views in 24 hours. Then 2 hours, 1 million views. Now, people are able to get 1 million in 1 hour. You ask yourself which people are watching.
Oh, but it's possible to get 1 million.
I know it is possible.
Most people.
No, Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast.
No, I am not saying it's not possible. Cristiano Ronaldo just open a YouTube account and within 24 hours he has his plaque. No, I am not saying it is not possible. It is possible. But when you check the caliber of people
you are getting this
and the account they are holding and the numbers that they are getting, they don't correspond. How many Cristiano Ronaldo gets 1 million views in about 2 or 3 hours? It is not news. This is arguably the most followed human being on earth. So it is not news like that. Mr. Beast came to Ghana not long ago to do a documentary. Go and check the numbers. Crazy numbers. To those people, it is clear, it is understandable. I mean, somebody has over 100 million views and subscribers. It is very easy for the person to get. But me and you, 200k, 300k, 500k, 1 million. Hey. Which ghost are you using to view? So you see, that's what he's saying.
Okay.
That if they are doing the business, they should do it right. It is either you are doing it right or do other businesses elsewhere.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
Okay.
Yes, if you are looking for the numbers, look for right numbers. And here, that is why we admire the people who have their numbers in other jurisdictions. That is why it's when some people release songs and you hear, okay, they top chart in UK one, in US one. You know, okay, at least if not for anything at all, it will make sense a bit. But this one, even Bolega Cry, it is not topping chart. Yet you go 3 million views. And you ask yourself, say now, when that you move, when you see no coca. No, monsieur, you hate that. No, when you're depression.
Oh my world. Ladies and gentlemen, Burna Boy has spoken deep, and I know elsewhere this would generate so much controversies. There are people who take it personal and think, Burna Boy is shading some artists who are getting, because I'm sure as it stands now, maybe some artist is claiming, hey, now if I release song, I'm topping the chart in Nigeria.
Yes.
I'm trending at #1 in Nigeria. Burna Boy say, it doesn't bring you anything. Well, that is how we are also interpreting it here in Ghana. Fact is one and the truth is one. Burna Boy is telling you hype is not money. That's what Burna Boy is saying. Hype is not money. In other words, do the right thing, make the money, and go on from here. That is what it says. Now, well, finally, I can see Shaxi is hosting Peller. His arrival is tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. here in Ghana. And I hear when Shatta posted first the flyer of Peller's coming, some people were doing their things on social media, asking questions about who is he and I even made a post not long ago and some people about who is Peller, who is Peller, who is Peller. Is there any education we have to give to the people, or we should leave them to live in their in their ignorance?
Well, there's not much that you can do about it, especially when it comes to some of these conversations. It is about value, brand appreciation, collaboration, and all. And it can be found on so many different levels or so many different occasions. Even here in Ghana, there are so many people. Shatta repost their stuff on TikTok, follow them and stuff, and people still go like, who is this guy that a superstar is following him? Who is this guy that a superstar has gone to comment? I mean, it is very normal in our space.
Okay.
And sometimes it is very normal also with people who are ignorant about things that goes on the internet and how 2025 modern day things are being run, especially digitally. So when somebody comes to say who is Peller and who is he, well, it is normal because you have the likes of a Q official and all those people that are not much respected because people would not see them as anybody. But this is somebody that, regardless of everything, he controls the space.
Okay.
The space that he finds himself, he controls it. And there is nothing anybody can do about it. For us as Shaxi, it is the brand collaboration that we are very much happy about.
Okay.
Which is why we are even hosting him in the first place here in Ghana. And you see, this is very strategic. This is what we call cultural infiltration. People come here, experience our culture, and they send reviews elsewhere. Sometimes they come here at their own will or their own accord, come and do things their own way. Okay. And they are not mostly guided even on the good part of Ghana. So you realize that they come here, get some bad experiences and they take it along, and the next thing you see would be them on the internet spreading those how do we call it, bad side of the country. Meanwhile, we are very beautiful people that we are also very hospitable, that we can treat them right and show them the right and beautiful things about the country. Yet we would want to just leave them if we don't control the narrative. That is why you get Charlemagne the God come to Ghana and later go and have a bad review on his platform about Ghana. Meanwhile, if we had people like Shaxi or entities like Shaxi holding these people down, showing them the beautiful side of the country, this is how we will also be able to sell ourselves and also help boost tourism.
Okay.
Because tourism, it has nothing. Yes, we would want to send all to the doorstep of government, but we also play a major part when it comes to tourism and conversation. And that is why we are happy to affiliate with a brand Peller who controls such huge numbers digitally and also give him the best of experience when he steps into Ghana. Because we know his counterpart, Jarvis, came to Ghana, had some good experiences, but had some one or two. So this time, we really want to show them how it is done, which is why on tomorrow, early morning, around 7 a.m., the team will be there to receive him at the airport with the help of our affiliates and also show them around town. Let them have a very beautiful feel about Ghana so that tomorrow when they are also spreading the word, they will know that, yes, they came to Ghana, they experienced Shaxi, they experienced Ghanaians, and that is the good side that we are going to show them.
Well, we have been discussing Peller and Jarvis for some time here in Ghana, especially after Jarvis' first visit, and she mistakenly said she's not seeing beautiful cars in Ghana. The way Ghanaians gave it to him, Shatawale gave it to her rather. Shatawale came to her rescue and they said, "Hey, they also transferred the heat to Shatta." And as it stands, I'm sure that was the beginning of Shatta and Peller's relationship of a sort, where Peller said, "Hey, no, he doesn't want Jarvis to sit in any Shatawale's car."
But he will come
Today he is coming to sit in the car. How things unfold there, sometimes interesting. Well, so what do you also make of this? Ghanaians and how sometimes they receive some of these things, commentaries and all.
Yeah. I think I'll put it in the way that I talk about genuinely poor people and those who are making decisions to be poor. In this case, yes, we have people who genuinely don't know what is going on the internet.
Okay.
So for them, they will ask the question, who is Peller, or what is he about, and all those things. You have few people like that. But for those who are making noise online, some of them, they are the ones who will take decision to be poor. They are the ones who will take decision not to know things. And the sad thing is that if you pretend to be asleep, it is difficult for people to wake you up.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you pretend to be asleep.
Yes. It is very difficult to wake you up. Because why yet wadanti ubonu kra onyane. Ba se wadam pa ubona obenyane. Ba se washeda se wada uboni se den onyane because washeda. That's what is happening. There are some people, they want to say something negative about the whole thing. So for them, Peller is nobody. That's how they will see Peller. Even if genuinely in their heart they know that no, this guy, he's controlling numbers. This guy, he's influential in his own world. For them, they won't see it like that. So these are the people who will say negative things about what is about to happen. But I think it's really, really significant. And I'm very happy that Shatta is taking this on. I mean, Shaxi is supporting, and what is happening, I think it will be beautiful. It hasn't happened yet, but I think it is something good. And again, we should not lose the sight of the fact that Peller, he's been hosted by Davido. He's been hosted by Tiwa Savage.
Yeah.
He's been hosted by Tenny.
Anthony Joshua.
So what are you talking about? If you are in the space and you are still doubting the influence of Peller, then I don't know where you come from. The only description I can give you is that you are pretending to be ignorant. Like you are pretending to be asleep.
Yeah,
so
you don't want to see
it. You just don't want to see that influence that he has. And I think Shatta is doing the right thing. In fact, after this hosting of Peller, nobody should doubt the influence of Shatta Wale in Nigeria. I mean, this is what is sealing the whole thing. After his encounter with Peller, every person in Nigeria who is interested in entertainment, who is online, will know about Shatta Wale.
Yeah.
They will know about Shatta Wale regardless of how they see him, whether through the music side or through his activities online or on social media platforms. That's what is happening here. So for me, I'm very happy that Shatta will go through this, and I think Peller will also have a very nice experience. That after this, I think even more things will follow.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is a good thing, and I think people should watch out. And Sammy Flex TV will also be giving updates.
Sure.
So people should be watching us, because we are going to give updates, like
sure, very well, from the airport
updates,
and
yes.
all many of his activities that will be around.
Yes.
Shatta Wale, we will sure be sharing.
And even if we are lucky, we may even have him on our platform. So people should watch out.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Well, so we welcome him in advance. Tomorrow morning, I know fans of Peller on TikTok, many will be converging at the Kotoka International Airport to give him that welcome that he deserves. And after that, life will continue. And like Chamo said, keep your eyes glued here. We'll be furnishing you with all the updates, back-to-back information that you all have to know. So just keep watching and let's see what will happen. Now, I've also seen a video of Black Sherif in his usual weird clothes, walking the streets of New York. And when someone asks, Black Sherif, so what has been the dream? What has been the plan? He said, all this while, what I wanted to be is who I am now. To be a performer, to be that guy who was maybe an artist or something. But today, he has achieved. His parents, who did not even approve of whatever he was doing initially, now they are all proud of him. And I see all such content as materials to publicize his album. That is the new album that he's released, called, what's the name of the album? I just forgot.
Iron Boy.
Iron Boy, thank you. The Iron Boy album. And in this case, Black Sherif is on the streets, walking and talking. I want to show this video to you, then I get the thoughts and the opinions of my people on that, and whether so far so good with the kind of remarks or the kind of reports we are getting from the album. I hear yesterday's match.
Arsenal versus Real Madrid at the Emirates
I hear his song was played.
Yes,
Where Them
Boys
was played.
At
Wow, that was huge. And of course, if you have the people who do the plugging, this is how it is done. When I heard it, I was impressed. Okay. They are breaking boundaries and entering places. It is what it is. So let's watch Black Sherif. What Shatta will say, I don't understand. No, you won't understand. Watch it. I'll be back.
See, Blacko? I think you look really confident.
Yes, sir.
What makes you confident?
My competence, no? Yeah, I'm able to do stuff and like get things done. Yeah, and when I dream things, they can come alive. Yeah.
So can you share one of those dreams that you had as a little kid that you actually made it a reality?
Yeah, to be a performer. Yeah, any which way, anyhow. Like a graffiti artist or like an artist, like a live performing artist. Now I sing, Yeah, now I sing. So it's like, it's a childhood dream. And to even be fly as this walking.
I mean, your outfit is amazing as well.
Yeah, bro, walking around New York City, bro, is a dream, bro.
So starting out in your career as a performer now, as an artist, what has been the most challenging thing you had to face? Did that challenging thing help you become better as an artist?
I think going against my mom's words, no? Yeah, it was challenging, but like I saw a future of that, just that action. You understand me? Because like 2019, my mom wanted me to go to university 2019, but I was fighting for a gap year to focus on music. So I had a whole year to prove to my parents that this is something that I want to do. You understand me? Yeah. So I think that. And
wow.
She's proud of that too. She's proud of that.
Honestly, wow. Thank you so much, Blacko. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Take care. I'm David. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, man. I like your ring.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
Bro, so that's Black Sherif. Is this part of his promotional antics for the Iron Boy album?
Most definitely, most definitely. You know, it is everything and anything about the album, form of eyeballs or focus to the brand.
Okay.
And that's what he's doing. You know, some people may not regard it. Some of these things, they don't just come because, yes, there are some content creators who randomly will pop up into you, like on the street, and would want to talk to you and stuff. But some of these things, we know how it is done. Purely orchestrated, or you would have to plan for it. I've seen that of also Kim Promise. You know, Kim Promise is also on tour in North America.
Okay.
And he even took one guy who also randomly came to him to ask him who he is, what he does, and all of that. And during that time too, he was going to watch a football match. And he invited a guy along. They sat at the stadium, watched the match and everything. And they still had a conversation.
Oh, I see.
He talked about his album, talked about his career as a musician and all. So for these things, they are very normal, especially in our current state of music promotion. So far as it has nothing to do with tarnishing the brand, it has nothing to do with you going to throw some bomb and you are using it to promote yourself. Why not? It is the same thing that Stonebwoy. You remember Stonebwoy also had a similar encounter one time when he was also walking on the street. I think it was Paris,
Yeah, I think before the fashion.
Before the fashion.
Yeah, right.
When the guy met him and he asked him about his necklace, and he was telling him that this the way I bought my dress where Adebayo Munyinato. Yeah, you see. So it is part of the promo. It is part of the promo, and me so far so good for Black Sherif. I think he's doing very, very well. I've seen videos of his tour, and Charlie, I am very, very happy for the guy. If not for anything at all, like he said before the release of the album, that this album is going to do exploit. This album will change lives and all of that. So far, it is unfolding, and it is unfolding beautifully.
Okay.
For me, I have high prospects for this particular album, and I've already made predictions that I wouldn't be surprised if this album gets a mention or nomination in Grammy. Yes, because of how it has been carefully positioned. Because the American thing starting off as activities for this particular album is very strategic.
Okay.
And it means only one thing. It is screaming one thing. Sometimes people in this country or here are so much ignorant about how the rules and regulations of Grammy is, and they would just want to talk anyhow or do things anyhow and feel entitled to go to Grammy. And I sit and I laugh. Rocky Dawuni releases his songs or projects in America even before he touched base in Ghana. And that is exactly what Black Sherif does. That is one of the rules of having a Grammy conversation. You can release it here, and if you have no ties in America, forget it. If you like, go and tour the whole America, go and tour all the states and countries. Nothing will happen. It is one of the rules that your things must be released there, have ties there before any other place. It is an American-based stuff. So for me, I think Black Sherif is doing very well. And yesterday's activation, even at the live match, a match that has millions or billions of people watching, you having your song being played there, it's a huge plug. And I would say congratulations to him, even in advance.
Jamo,
Yeah.
what do you also make of that?
Surely what he did or what we watched is an advertising thing, or is something that we call content marketing. Yes, you are just putting your content there, but the intention behind it is to market a product. And in this case, they were promoting Black Sherif as an artist. And for those who will watch, some will be curious enough to find out some of his songs, because he mentioned them in there and all that. So it's purely content marketing that he did there. So, and I think it's very strategic. And he did it at a place that will all give credence to the fact that he may get a mention at the Grammys, or he may even get a nomination from there. I think that's the plan. Based on how things are unfolding, yeah, I will agree with Roland that it's a plan to get to that Grammy thing that some people are talking about. And so far so good. He's doing it the way that people, those who are following Grammys and how they do their things, will say, okay, this guy is on the right track. In fact, somebody said on my way to Grammys. This is the typical on my way to Grammys.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what Black Sherif is doing. Me too. I saw YouTube music account on Instagram sharing or collaborating with Black Sherif's account.
Oh, I see.
Of one of his songs. I think the Iron Boy, the one that they did some effects on it. I don't know if that's the main song, the Iron Boy. He has some
that is Iron Boy.
Yes, he has some pictures, the videos and all those things. And they are collaborating with YouTube music.
A collaborative post.
Collaborative post with YouTube music. I saw that and I said, okay, they are on it. And according to Grammys rules, I think one of them is to have a distribution in America. And who will be a better distributor than YouTube? YouTube music.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a huge platform. It is a distributing platform as well. So I think he's on the right track. And he's promoting it in a way that we say, this is how proper music business is done. And we all know that, yes, he has the big guys behind him to go through all this. So for me, I think congratulations to him. So far, so good. And I think he's on the right track. Yeah.
Let's close, but let me ask you your views on this so we can run away. Tilly Akuadepa has been appointed as the PRO for King Promise.
Kudos.
Does it come as a surprise to you guys?
It is giving
Kasapoli. A little bit. I didn't see it coming like that. Yes, but I mean it's all good. I think it is also giving another twist to the whole competition about the TGMA.
Okay.
I think now it's like, and for his position, for her position, the caption was that she's doing it just for the TGMA season.
Yeah.
Yes. So for the TGMA season, it means King Promise and his team, they are paying serious attention to the whole TGMA thing, and he wants to win the TGMA Artist of the Year. I think, as I said earlier, I think he's on the right track, and he should push harder. If Tilly Akuadepa can do the job, why not? And yes, she also has a platform that obviously can also help push the agenda. So I think they made a good choice in terms of having access to the platform necessary for them to push the agenda. Whether she can do the job having the platform is another thing. I think time will tell. But I have confidence in her. I think she's in a good position to execute whatever is in her. Let's see how it will come out. And for me, I wish her good luck. Yeah.
Well, congratulations to Tilly Akuadepa and Sammy Flex. God bless you. You have shown people the way. Now everybody is seeing the need to come and tap into someone in the space for them to do the talking for them.
I have a meme in my head. I have some meme in my head. Tilly Akuadepa after DGM. Say another way. Let me say congratulations to her. Let me say congratulations to her and also say big ups to you. I believe say one may jumani huwa binyam. You know, people first when people were shouting, and they need PR machineries. People in the creative space need people to do PR for them. You know, back then they were seeing PR as, oh, okay, Yankofa Obi wa bank. Yankofa Obi wa like those were the things that people were seeing. Looking outside the space. So check how many people had a proper PR machinery. And me, Makase can promise. And I know they picked this particular cue from this platform. When we always tell them that the conversation in terms of PR about your brand should not be something that is seasonal. You can da, and I know that from all look of things. You see, when you congratulated by the Dichumwa, some people didn't understand.
No.
If you are this side, you will know why it is important. You will know the importance of that particular office. And not, if not for anything at all, just this past few days, her presence has been felt. Whether you like it or not,
yeah.
why yede de guama for us, wait tia man for sure boss, and that is it. Whether you like it or not, she is there to chest all the bomb. She is there to throw all the bomb. She is there to do all the cleanup and everything. And definitely you need somebody to do it. For Shatawale, he is very fortunate. So when you a friend is saying universal plug. When you was that universal charger. And now when you so for him, he has a manager managing his affairs, and he has as head of PR doing the PR auto for him. So now people are seeing the need. And me, this is a huge challenge for her. As much as congratulations, neighbor, it is also a huge challenge, and I would advise my sister not to be complacent. You know why? Because already there is a certain ignorant perception tag on her, where people think say onimhwe. I thought they been poor person within a frasally, but a woman not the brofa that down. You understand? So one, she has to prove that. Two, and also keeping to this job. If she is able to do it and do it well, I'm gonna be able to I'm sure this partnership will continue, and it will give her some brand facelift because what you've been doing, I know,
right?
If not for anything, Power Mouth even testified during a comedy show.
I know, right, Chemo?
Mashatawale so because no me. Sherif will come
with the two
and he put on his neck.
Me, I slept in the same house with Shatawale. I was there.
The other guy said it there.
Me, I slept in the same house with Shatawale. Is not
he actually used as a joke material.
I was there. So how can you tell me Shatawale pressed his neck? It is not true. Me, I am telling you on authority, it is not true. And you see, at the end of the day, you neutralize all those bad perception and ammunitions that may come to sell the brand.
Yeah.
And that is the beautiful side of having a good PR team. So for me, I am glad Team Can Promise so far. They've been smart to see how the narrative is going.
Yeah.
Because just when they thought they were in a comfortable lead, people came and, whether fair or foul, that's why I put it as foul, came to hijack the entire conversation and tilted it towards a different direction.
You're right.
And me, Tina Maker said, Tilly, at the end of TGM, I'm not a book it.
Well, congratulations to Tilly Akianipa, and I want to meet her and tell her something. Yeah, you know, sometimes when these people are online and they think, oh, they can say anything about any artist. I keep telling them, Charlie, wait till it is your turn. Now, I want to feel how she will see it when somebody comes to anyhow about King Promise. Then I'll see how she'll come to it. Because those times when she doesn't, I even want to correct her. The way she comes about it, I would. You see, King Promise is my friend. Like I'll go and do some posts. Nyama.
And then see how she will
like nyama.
She's giving editorial.
But I'll just go and do some posts. Nyama, just nyama. But to what end? It is not that necessary.
I said the command. Speaking truth to power.
To what end? Well, let's end it here for today. I did it with my team. Theophilus Digos, Sam Tuga Desert, as well as Roland Amate and in Team Dodo Solomon. Remember, we are still here. Keep your eyes glued to our channels for some more updates as much as showbiz is concerned from Ghana. I'll sure be seeing you. We're out of here. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Everybody check now. Check it. Fact check it. Fact check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Fact check it, check it. Fact check it, fact check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer, check it, fact check it, check it, check it. check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.